Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the home opener is underway. This one in the air. Rojas settles underneath it. And there's one away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lawler has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs. Max Muncy at the dish. Big time power. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Tarek Skubal. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's the ball.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him. Now one away. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swinging a ground ball. And foul ball. Oh, 1 down. To the right side. Gets it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Drilled out towards right center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. This is Bryson's stop.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit. Headed to the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. We're tied at 1. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Gosh, Boo, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit like that.
Tries
he
to
got
get
it.
back and save. One run across to the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This to third. And that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, top of the second, Jorge Polanco stepping in for the Rangers. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Yeah, a 6'2" righty, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That to right. He's got it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Hit in the air out to center field. And that quickly, 2 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Hardliner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here's the throw. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick.
Ripped on a line to center. Takes a double and ends up. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, Miguel Rojas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Here's the tag, and he's out. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Jordan Lawler digs in now.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Oh, 2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop, strike 3. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, on to the third inning. Colton Cowser stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And there's one down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Cody Clemens will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert as we go for the last of the third. Dalen Lyle stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one in the dirt. 2-2. Got him swinging. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the third. On to the fourth. Now it's Corey Seager. Seager swings, rips one to right. Chorio going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Flied to right his first time. Liner caught it second. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Oh, he's looking great so far. Helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Nope,
Really
that's
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The lefty, the 1-0. Snap throw to first. Now back in safely at first. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back in time. 2-2 on the way. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going down. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. 1 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-1. Fastball for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at Chase Field. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Oh,
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
This one in the air, center field. Fly under it. 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one lined to left field, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
out into left center for a line drive base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Oh, no, he dropped it. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Passes third. He wants it all. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-3. Here's the left fielder, Cody Clemens. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. That means he's been a pretty good swing.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Lawler swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. His throw is not in time, an infield single. And they'll go back to checking the right-hander down. Quick toss first. Back on a dive. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out from it.
An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. And it's second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's Adley Rutschman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job. The pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, go ahead run and scoring position. And get there, and that should bring in the run. Into score from third. 4-3, they take the lead. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double. Jackson Choria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt. And on second, 2 down. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Brother takes off. There's the ball. And no throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here in the desert, top of the 6th inning. Max Muncy stepping in for the Rangers. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Rangers with the go-ahead run at the plate for the top half of the sixth.
Ball. Inside.
Here's a 1-2. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He circles the bases. Jack Peterson stands in.
4-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. A 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ripped to short. Tosses the first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heads for the fence. And down. Carlos Santana powers one out. It's their second home run of the inning. One down. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that back through the zone.
And it's second. That one ripped, but foul. And that's a base hit. In there. That's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
High fly ball lifted in the air right here. He's got it. Runners tagging for second and third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So the lineup flips over at the plate. Cody Clemens, 1 for 3.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. That'll end the inning after a long score. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Bryson Stott.
You know, these D-backs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? And they've lost 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Troy Melton on to pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
0-1 now. Squirts away a little bit.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. 1 out man at first. Miguel Rojas now at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This to third. Gets to it with a slide. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the seventh. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Adrian Moreholmes gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing, and he breaks his back. No play, that's an infield single. Seager gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Max Muncy, a two-run homer. And they add to their lead. It's 9-4. Jorge Polanco stepping in for the Rangers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time out.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Deal two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh! Polanco hanging in there. Drilled out towards left center field. That's going back. Back some more. And gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Willie Castro. In the air, left field, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one hammered. And it's off the wall, but foul. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Fires across the diamond. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jansen to hit. Down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Lawler gets under it. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out. Swings through that. Next one misses, and 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 down, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Dalen Lyle. Clemens settles under this one, and that is that. Back here in the desert, digging in, Colton Cowser. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now this is a rocket to left. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Oh. Cowser leads off first with 1 away.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Lyle settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Seager stands in now. Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do. And we're back. Off, number 35. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jacob Latz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
On the ground to third, Muncy. The throw to first.
Yep, got him.
Nice play off the bounce for the out. And that is out of play. The Rangers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Oh, ball 1.
The check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Out to short. Seager whips it to first on the run. In time. Got it. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the ninth. Max Muncy stepping in for the Rangers. Out towards right center field. Lyle takes it in for the out. One up, one down. A new pitcher in the game, Trey Jamison. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a ball ripped right field. That one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. This is Willie Castro. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's a catcher to hit, Danny Jansen. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. And at first, one away. This one smoked on its way out of here. Danny Jansen hits one out. Second home run of the inning for him. Cowser stands in now and watches strike one. That's smashed towards center. Lyle takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. He's already homered here in this one. That one is hammered right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Puts a bunt down. Throw on to Torkelson, and the inning is over. Back here in the desert, bottom of the ninth, Bryson Stott stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great.
Bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And now the DH, Pavin Smith.
That's the ball.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. James McCann. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out. Runners at second and third. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Up the middle. Polanco throws to first in time. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball left side.
That's foul,
and foul ball. Here's the 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Got it. Ball game. Skubal with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
14-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.